My name's Barbara Hedberg. I came to Trinity in 1995 when my oldest son joined the boys choir. I found the Trinity choirs. I was at the time going to Bethesda Lutheran on Whitney Avenue, and the choir director was Tom Brandt. And he called me one night and said, I don't know how to tell you this. I was like, what are you talking about? He goes, I really want Christopher to audition for this choir in New Haven. And then he explained it. Christopher was 8 at the time. And he said, it's a big commitment, but we can't do for him here what Walden can do for him at Trinity. So I was like, all right. We had this long talk, and then I was talking. He said, talk to people that you know that have experience. So I talked to someone I work with, and he said, oh, it looks great on your child's resume. And I'm like, he's 8. He doesn't have a resume. And he said, it's a life-changing decision. And I was like, he's 8. And I don't think I believed it, but it really was a life-changing. I'm sorry. It was a life-changing decision for all of us, my kids and his parents. It was like it took our life in a different direction, in a very positive direction. Christopher got an extraordinary musical training. He still uses his voice. He learned to read music. Both my kids learned to read music. They can pick up any piece of music and sing it. I remember my mother laughing that my 2 little kids, her 2 little grandsons, had a favorite requiem, and they learned so much about classical music, and it really expanded their musical horizons, and it also helped build their character. They learned how to be a really good community worker, and I think that helped them. I remember one time Christopher was at his Catholic school, and there was a science fair, and he made the finals for the science fair, which happened to be on Ash Wednesday in the evening. And I said, well, what are you going to do? And he goes, I know what I have to do. I have to go sing at Trinity. So Steve and I went and picked up his award and went for him. And I was really proud of him, because he knew that right then that was the most important thing. So he knew how to balance what's important and how to give his all to the choir, because he felt like he was a member of a community and he needed to support the community. We were here through 2 kids, and both my kids sang. I became involved in the vestry. I became more and more involved in the adult community that is not necessarily music, while I'm still very involved in music. I was a warden during the transition, so I got very, very involved, and I can't imagine being anywhere else right now. So I think Trinity offers a lot, music definitely, but even in outreach and other community things, music especially, and it costs money. And I remember coming to a concert here, and a friend of mine turned to us and said, you hear that kind of music every week? And I'm like, yeah. And Walden always said that you're only as good as your last Sunday. And I think of that all the time. The kids think of that all the time. But I think I have an understanding that all that costs money. And to be part of the community, you have to give back, and you have to help that community grow, and that takes money. And if we all give our money, then we'll continue to grow as a community. It's a big year to give to music, and Walden is incredible. He has big shoes to fill. As we move forward with a new director, we need to be extra vigilant in supporting music financially, and so that we can continue to grow. Since I've been here, and long before I came, I know there's so many people that have been so supportive of the music program in many ways, and everyone appreciates that. It's great. And I know and I hope that people continue to stay with us and continue to support the program, both financially and by showing up throughout the years with the new person. Many gifts, one spirit.